Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Darts coming out throwing. That's brought in. It's back, Jonathan Taylor. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down carry for Taylor. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a tough play. Taylor. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
70 Lions. Hurt.
Third down now. Here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards. And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
At the 37-yard line.
60 by 6, go!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They'll throw, third and long. Going with a screen to Taylor. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Cut down by Caleb Ransom.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 18 cards.
From the gun, Taylor. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up.
Let's go. Broncos.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go. Hiking 18.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Dart out of the shotgun. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive. With how well they were eating up yards and 1st downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. They'll cobble together a yard there. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Richardson to throw. Getting out to his left. This run finds Thornton. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Here we go. Ready.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
He's got it to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the 1st.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down, Los Angeles.
They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it on 2nd and short. Now they send their back in motion right. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Now this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up.
Let's go now. Smash.
They're going to run it with Neal. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they make the tackle at the 38. The big play nets them 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run with Neal. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, go!
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go!
Throw here. 3rd down. On screen here to Blue. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
19, Tiger, 19, Cougar, 19.
Here's Neal. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Run now with Neal. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
68, Cowboy. Crunch.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. Short pass brought in. And he's not gonna get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Let's go.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Nike 18. Kobe 19. Undercross. 19 tight. 19.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Elliott connects there. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Harrison. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Richardson to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now run by Neal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Darts back to throw. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Maxwell Hairston, that's the 1st-round pick from Kentucky on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He is stopped. They needed more out of that than just the 2 yards they got. It's 4th down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So 1st down from the 41. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes out to the left. Harrison secures this left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it here with Giddens. Space on the right. He's got room. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2. Richardson's going to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Here we go. Shaq.
Back to throw. Here starts. This is caught by Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Shut up. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Darts out of the shotgun. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
54 yards.
First down from the 42.
Eagles, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18. Pioneer.
Dart gonna throw again. Caught by his back. Neal. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Bravo 80. Check up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here start now. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they have third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a third now. He's not through the uprights. 3 at a time is not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they're going to start running him out for some PATs.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Going with the screen to Taylor. Across midfield at the 45. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's go now. Hey,
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Good run, gets them 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the gun, here's Dart. He finds space into the red zone. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out.
You want to talk about a heartbreaker? That is 6 points they just watched bounce out of the end zone. You know what? And that could be just as crushing, Kate, for their defense as it is for the guys who just coughed it up. Why? Because they were ready to go out there and defend with some momentum. But now they've got to turn it all around with 6 fewer points of support.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Take the handoff now, Richardson. A man on target to Thornton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. All set to go now from the 35. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. complete to Musgrave. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you, your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 46.
They'll run here on first down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On the keeper, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that's exactly what they got from. Not the most impressive game, but it's a big one all the same. That gives them a fresh set of downs. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 3 now.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 60.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Richardson now. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. He'll throw it. Flush down out to his left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
Eagles 16, Rams 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down throw here from Richardson. On target to Thornton. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Now he takes it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Rams down by only 3. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Rams jump in front late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. 16. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw it. Gets this one to Waller. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to throw. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
79 Bronco. Scoop.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Dragon 60. Tag.
Throwing now. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
6 yards.
79.
And Eagles first down.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80.
On first down, they'll run. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Xavier Gibson on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Getting out to his left. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it with Neal. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Well, for a second there, Kate, kind of looked like, didn't it? They might not even need an opening drive of overtime. It wouldn't have won it for him anyway had he scored, but they are sure happy to take this field position, and they got to maximize it.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. You know, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
To throw. Here's Dart. Oh, big interception here. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. He takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.